All righty, here we are once more. S-TierCast Friday stream. We weren't here Monday and Wednesday. A lot of work, and the work is done. So here we go. I'm here, and so is Eric. 1 minute. And
There
what
I am.
time? Huh?
There I am.
Yeah. What a time to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna do? Oh man. I was already thinking, like I'm already getting everything together. I got my costume together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got 154 days. Just trying to get everything done. That way it's like, don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah. I just needed to save the money that I got. That's all I need to do.
Yep. I think my nieces both my nieces are getting their tickets. I gotta get like 4 more.
And that's to the ball thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's how deep into the whole thing is. And again, we're damn near halfway there. But I was just like, listen, I'm gonna do this. Because we're gonna do the 2 haunted houses. We're gonna do Six Flags. My nephew has never been to Fright Fest.
Really?
Yeah, Seneca's never been to Fright Fest. He's coming down a week early before the ball just for that. And I told him, I said, I'm gonna have to go up to Minnesota to grab your sisters. He goes, have fun with that. So I already did it. I'm like, okay, so that Wednesday, the week after Fright Fest, I go pick them up. I come back Thursday.
Uh-huh.
So they're basically here for the weekend.
Okay.
And I was thinking, take them back Sunday. And my mom's like, how about you take them back Monday? I want them to go to church with me. I went, of course you do. So I was just like, all right, I'll do it that way. So we already figured that out. Esther already said she's going to get her ticket because I was going to have her cash at me how much it was going to be because the price went up.
Jesus.
It went up I think like $20. It was 40 plus the fees. I'm like, yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, this is definitely our last time at the ball for sure.
That's why I grabbed yours, and I've been so fucking quick while we were on. I'm like, oh, $30, perfect.
Yeah, if they're doing that kind of, I'm sorry for Jewish people for saying this, but Jewish stuff, like with their prices, yeah, bye.
You just made it political.
No. Oh, no.
He's a Palestine supporter. No.
No, God, no.
Oh, they're actually going nuts over there. Everyone's confirming that this is very genocidal because they have not hit any Hamas at all. They've been hitting kids. But that aside, I don't want. I know we're below the radar and shit. Motherfuckers will put us on the radar. So let's get back to the Halloween shit.
Right?
I'm like, hey, listen, I don't want this.
Not cool. Next.
Yeah. That's literally just walk past Netanyahu, not cool, and then just walk away. Oh God. Yeah, I just pulled my spine out saying that. Here, take it. But yeah, I'm gonna get a few more of the tickets. We got Dan Small coming. We got Smallsy, yeah. Keisha's getting her ticket. Byron and his girlfriend are getting their tickets. So they're keeping it easy for me. Party bus has been acquired, so we're good.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a great ball. Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do is just get the expensive shit out the way. That way, all we got to worry about is the haunted house tickets.
Yeah, and all the single ladies. They won't put their hands up for us.
Oh Lord. I got some solid ass gloves for Venom though. I'm like, holy shit, it feels like Venom.
Now you know how Diddy feels.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Like they're legit like latex gloves. They actually look like his hands from the friggin' movies.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, okay, best $15 I spent. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We're just a quick update with that, and we've got months. But if we get the shit for the ball done, everything else is pie or cake.
Did you say pie?
I got the reference. I got it. You can't have the rock, but you can have some pie. Bam. All right.
So Halloween. Let's do this.
Yeah. So I know I got to pick you up. I got to pick up Small Z. I think Ivan's gonna ride with me. Seneca probably like
a big enough vehicle.
Yeah, we have enough room. I think Seneca's kind of gonna want to ride with us because he's probably like, I don't want to deal with any of the girls right now. Take me with you. That's how he is. Take me with you. I already sent a costume idea to my other nephew. I told him Art the Clown. You could be Art the Clown.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
Yeah, and the costume, it don't cost much either. It's like $70.
Yeah, I would just look up tutorials of like how to like make that white face look with like dark skin. Because I would. There's one way to do it, but it's
you got to get like the skin adhesive for the little faceplate part.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the face paint itself.
Oh yeah, that's one thing about the costume. It comes with a mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not like a face paint mask though. It's you can get the mask, put the little sunglasses on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks nice. I just gotta tell him no knife. You can't have a knife.
Yeah, just pretend you're holding a knife.
Yeah, shoot. If they let him have the horn, that'd be a success right there.
I think he's allowed to have the horn.
Yeah. I told Byron. I said I got an idea for you. He goes, "What?" Ghostface. He goes, "From Scream." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, that's easy. That's perfect."
No, you should have been like, no, Michael Myers.
That's the one thing. Thaddeus had dressed up as Michael Myers the one time I dressed up as the Lakewood Slasher and went on that bar crawl. Like
I don't remember that.
Oh, I was the Lakewood Slasher from Scream the Scream the series, and it was just me. They dropped me off, but Thaddeus went to dress up as Michael Myers, and when I had 3 dogs, 2 of them were barking at him. They did not know who was behind that mask. He was perfect. And then we're driving through. This dude just like, that shit scares the hell out of me.
They say it's the devil behind that mask.
It's just evil.
Copyright music.
Who's gonna copyright strike us there? Radke's lawyer?
Somebody would.
Oh man. It'll be a fun time. Oh man. We had to take Harley to the vet earlier this week. It was a follow-up, just booster shots and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Her test came back because she has this like weird ass like mass on her arm. It's a cyst caused by laying on hardwood floors.
So maybe like get like a little tiny comforter bed for her to lay on or something.
Yeah, she lays on the rug in the front room.
Yeah, but that's not a lot of cushion.
Yeah, but it went down because of that. I'm like, wow, okay, we need to get you a bed.
Yeah.
And
every dog deserves a bed.
Yeah. And we took Keisha and her dog Thanos. Thanos loves Harley, and Harley's like, what the hell is this kid doing?
Oh my god, DC. Just like in a different universe, Thanos goes for Harley Quinn.
That's
Thanos is Marvel.
Oh my god, that was so funny. She only barked once in that at the vet. this lady had brought her cat, and the cat was in a box. So Harley didn't know what was in the box. So she literally was barking, "What's in the fucking box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?" Oh my god, it was funny as hell. I was laughing my ass off at that.
Harley, stay away from the box. What's in the box, Sibs? What's in the box?
And that's the thing. She actually likes cats. That's the weird part. Akitas don't really mess with other animals like this. She was chill about all the dogs there, just looking at them. Meanwhile, Thanos want to play with all the other dogs.
Thanos is like, I want to play.
Wait, let me heighten that voice up. I want to play. He's like a little ass kid. He's about 7 months old, but he's big already. I'm like, shit.
He's just a mini version of Thanos. He just needs the Infinity Gauntlet.
I think what did Keisha call? He's an XXL bully. He's a pit bull, but he's a little ham.
He's just a little pork.
Yeah, he's a little guy. It was so funny. My mom was trying to correct him and all that, and he actually jumped up on her. I'm like, how are you doing? He weighed himself by himself because he didn't know what it was. I'm like, wow, he's 15 pounds. He needs more weight. I told Keisha.
You gonna fatten this puppy up.
I'm like, he looks like a Dilophosaurus right now. We need to feed him more.
Mother, go get the Scooby snacks. I believe they're still around.
Aren't they? I think they discontinued those.
Well, they discontinued the Scooby Snack human version, but I believe they still have the dog version.
They had, oh wait, that's right. Scooby, they had like a fruit snack version of Scooby snacks,
and like a cracker, like animal cracker kind of thing, shaped like a dog bone.
Oh Lord! Oh, I had those. I used to give that to my other Akita, Cody.
Yeah,
he went nuts for those, as all dogs should.
Yeah, because it's a Ruby's rack.
Yeah, Ruby's rack. Ruby's rack. It's a stripper's cleavage.
It's where you find a rack full of rubies. Ruby rack.
And there's a booby trap there. All right, that's enough.
Full of boobies.
All right, let's get into it. It's gonna be a chill one, but we both watched Fear Street. Hold on, I gotta get some presentation going. And here it is. We watched Fear Street Prom Queen over the week.
Mm-hmm.
Man, oh man, what do you? Let's hear your thoughts first.
I found it entertaining.
Here,
that's how I would like describe it, because there were some stuff in there I was just like, oh, okay. And then there was some stuff that I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. When I was watching, I'm like, okay, I'm a little interested. All right. So like what, there's a little mystery to it. And as I kept going, I'm like, okay, we got the first kill. We didn't get to spend time with that first person that got killed, really.
No, not really. It was more like an introduction to the kills.
Yeah, it was they just threw away that character.
Yeah, we will not spoil as much as we should.
Well, a lot of people have been watching it, like it's getting lambasted.
Yeah, but there's people that don't have Netflix.
Oh, they've been pirating because of shit. Oh man. But I'll put it this way. I wish there was more to it.
Yeah, like I said, like off the podcast, like I thought it was going to be one of the characters that they introduced into those three movies?
Yeah,
three movies.
Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be, like some supernatural stuff as well. Like, you could have had like one of the goods in there somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And, it didn't, they didn't go that route. They went another route with it, and, I heard this said by someone. I went, you know what? I agree. The person went, this made me actually just want to watch Prom Night and Carrie. And I'm like, yeah, I'd rather watch those. That's how I was.
But here's the thing: if you've read any of the books or any of the series of the books, the series goes in multiple directions with like these kind of stories. One's like supernatural, one's like mystery, murder, and like that kind of stuff. It doesn't just stay in one category.
Yeah, I totally get that. I think for what it was, it's all right. Like I'll put it as like it's all right. It's a gateway horror for kids.
Yeah, like I said, it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's the good thing about it was some of the kills. Man, we could talk about those. Man, dude, the guy's hands cut off with the with the paper cutter.
The way he was crawling, holy shit.
When he was when he was going to the door trying to open it with his stumps. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't gonna work out, bud. You have no hands.
Yeah, I think in the thought of panic when that happens to a person, they're not thinking straight.
Yeah, you got no
They're like,
hands,
"Get
you can
out of
dance.
here."
Yeah. I I think my favorite one though was and this guy actually deserved it. The one that forced the DJ to just play his music.
Oh yeah, he definitely deserved it. But the girl,
Oh my, that was the one I laughed at. I'm like, how the fuck did you could have ran the other way. This sequence was cool as hell.
and who
Like
decided near the end of I'm, you know who I'm talking about?
the one that went in front that jumped into the jumper box.
I believe so. The
Yeah.
one who was like the follower of the leader of the air quotes wolf pack.
Yeah. Like she was one of the ones, they're in this damn basement for everyone listening, and he gives her a necklace to like commemorate that they had sex there for some fucking reason. Fucking
That's high
teenagers,
school,
man.
bro. That's
Yeah.
all high school was.
Yeah. Teenagers, man.
We were one. We were
But
one.
yeah, I still remember hearing one of the stories about the auditorium.
Oh, that couch has seen some things.
Yep. Oh boy, that couch ain't there no more.
Oh God.
But so he gives her this thing, and they're having this nice moment, and then he gets his face sawn off with I think it's like a pipe saw, right? Like for electrical stuff.
I
Like electrical pipe.
believe
Yeah.
so.
His whole face just it's gone. I'm like, you know what? That would be an Art the Clown kill right there.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah. I'm like, they art really inspired this part right here. But
Mhm.
this chick, she's trying to run, and it's like a standoff, and the killer has the damn saw and just making her flinch and shit. And then finally, she's in front of this breaker box. That's what it is, the breaker box. And then makes her flinch. She jumps into the fucking breaker box.
Such an easy kill.
I was fucking laughing my ass off.
Right?
I was like, get the fuck out. I'm like, you deserve to die for that one.
But to be fair, if we were teenagers and this happened to us in our high school, you don't think one of the girls would flinch like that?
We had a few that would flinch like that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
We
you
did.
know this would actually happen IRL.
Yeah. That part though, I'm just like, man, that was too fucking easy. I think that was one of my favorite kills though, dude getting the saw to the face. But the one girl that was actually helping Lori,
Mhm.
her getting killed, that was just like, no, that sucks. But
Yeah.
it gave us a nice shock, like, oh, there's two killers. I'm like
Agreed.
that made it ended up being three at the end of it. A
But
whole family.
who? We will
Yeah.
never know. I guess
We
you have to find and watch yourself.
fuck that. We're spoiling it. It was this one whole family, and I'm gonna point out who it is. This bitch right here. Great actor. She was very mean in this damn thing. I think she phoned in a little bit meanness though. She
She
was very good.
reminded me of some other actress.
Ah, not. Are you thinking? What's her name from The Orphan,
No.
or from the last three Fear Streets?
Either that or like a slasher film from like the 80s.
Oh, okay. Man, that narrows it down.
Yeah, it's a really big narrow gap, huh?
Let's ask Deep Seek. Deep Seek just said, "I don't have a fucking clue."
But anyway, she looks familiar to me.
Yeah. It was there was a funny moment where one of the girls pranked the prom.
Oh boy.
I was like, I thought it was actually a real head, but no, it was an actual like prosthetic head.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
was like, what?
I'm like, why are they acting like it's a fake head? I'm like, oh, she fucking did the prank. Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
after we,
part really confused me.
yeah. After we done saw this girl get disemboweled,
Right.
and this happens, I'm like, damn, that sucks. I'm like, oh, you little bitch. That's how I was. I'm like, you little jerk.
I was more like, I like her more now.
Yeah. Like I was just like, you're clever, you're a scamp. But the story was actually, it could have been a lot better. I feel like, it was cool as hell when you get the first reveal, the first killer being Tiffany's father. We're gonna spoil it. And I was just like, damn, we didn't see him say shit, didn't do shit other than take pictures. I'm like, okay, that was cool as hell. But to think that he was actually like an active red herring, though, because it was
There
actually
was a couple.
yeah, it was the mother.
Yeah.
Tiffany's mother was the main one that was killing people. Now that's where I was like, you know what? She would be that actress. I gotta find out her name real quick. She would be good. And I always go back to this, especially when we're talking Fear Street. I always go back to Hack Slash because I'm like, yeah, Lee Janiak needs to do it. But I will say this, Matt Palmer, don't ever give this man a Fear Street ever again. If this gets fucking canceled like Rebel Moon because of him, I'll be very upset. Let's
Don't
see.
even give me that idea.
Yeah, let me see. Where is it? Falconer. Looking for the character's last name. That way I can find the mother who plays Tiffany Falconer's. Yeah, let me see. That was the fucked up part too. Like Lori was about to hook up with dude in their auditorium. That was funny. He got stabbed in the head, and I immediately thought back to the music video for a work of art.
Right.
Just pull him up with the knife, wave goodbye. All right, let me see. Nancy Fowler. Yeah, Catherine Waterston. Wait, hold on. Do not tell me that this is who I think it is. Do not tell me. No. Hold on. I'm Catherine Waterston. That son of a bitch. She was in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and Alien Covenant, and Boardwalk Empire. Catherine Waterston. I did not recognize her at all.
Really? That was her?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she was, she played she was like one of the main characters in Fantastic Beasts. But yeah, after this, I really feel like she could definitely be what's with the crosses? Did she die? What the hell? I feel like she could definitely be in Hack Slash as Cassie Hack's mother. And for anyone that doesn't know, Cassie Hack's mother is known as the Lunch Lady, and the Lunch Lady, because her daughter was being bullied for not having a father, she killed her bullies and cooked them in soup. And then when the cops found out, she kills herself and then comes back as a fucking slasher. That would be a great role for Catherine Waterston, honestly. That was actually in that, back to Prom Queen though. That was actually one of the coolest things. Like that whole reveal that it was the whole fucking family's nuts.
Yeah, it sort of reminded me of I don't know which Scream movie it was.
Oh, I think I know. Number 2.
Was it number 2?
Yeah, with Laurie Metcalf as I think Stu's mother.
Yeah.
She went to kill Nancy because Stu got the fucking TV dropped on him.
Surprisingly, he's still alive and he's going to be in the new Scream movie.
Yeah, ain't that some shit? I called it.
We all called that.
Oh man. Let's see. So that whole sequence, so that was actually cool as hell. With Catherine Waterston's character, just that it reminded me of another '80s horror movie also, and I don't want to say, I want to say it's like Mommy Dearest or something like that, but that's not a horror movie. That was a legit like biopic from one of the actresses' stepkids or foster kids. But it was a moment where she had this dress on, she had a knife, she just.
I think I know which movie you're talking about.
Yeah, it kind of.
My mom is a serial killer.
That or what is it? With Kathleen, what's her name? It's something like that, like no, Serial Mom, I think.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of.
That reminded me. It reminded me of that. But that whole sequence when, Laurie's basically about to fucking die, and then she kicks Tiffany down the fucking thing onto some eagle wings on a statue.
Yeah,
that was a great kill. I was just like, damn, nice. And the fact that Catherine Waterston's character got knocked the fuck out with that damn trophy. She sold that so well.
She became handicapped after that.
Yeah. Oh no, I think she died at that point because she's like, "Who do you think you are?" That was it. Like that was her last line ever in life. But yeah, the good about this was the kills. That was that.
Mm-hmm.
The bad, I think, would have to be like the story feels undercooked. Like there should have been more to this. It felt like they just got these kids together and just like, okay, yeah, you're gonna be just doing it now. Like just do it,
Mm-hmm.
You could tell, like in the original trilogy, there was rehearsals. They made sure everything felt, natural.
Right.
And there was that was the other thing. The bad thing about the production value doesn't feel like it's there either.
Yeah.
You only get to see a little bit of shady side. At least in the trilogy, you got to see a nice chunk of shady side.
Yeah, unless this was like they changed the town's name a little bit, then went back to the original name.
Oh yeah, it was still a shady side. It just how do I put it? It felt you really didn't get to see a lot of it. It's like they didn't have money to film the rest of it.
Yeah, they probably didn't get the time to go to a location that was like close to the look.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. But the good about it, again, the kills. The ending was actually pretty solid when after after Tiffany's mom goes, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" And she just goes, I'm Laurie fucking Granger. I went, all right, I think we got a new character. Like, I would love to see this actually continue with that character as well. Like, we still don't know who took that damn book. Like, they could be setting her up. It could be different survivors from each story that are going to come together with like Dina and her partner, and they're just going to try to stop who has the book.
Or, hear me out, she, like her mother or something, took the book.
That would be a nice twist. That would be a solid twist where she's just like, okay, Sunnyvale's gonna suffer, suffer even more now that the curse is gone.
Here's the thing. She doesn't know that her mother took the book. Her mother hid it somewhere, and that's why all this weird shit is happening to her.
Well, I think it would be see, since this one is set in 88 instead of 97, I think it could still be her mother, but it could be that she's trying to make Laurie's life even better after the whole Falconer incident.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be the actual thing.
These are just ideas. We're not producers or directors, but if they wanted us to be, maybe if they paid us, we could give them ideas.
We have a better idea than Matt Palmer.
Matt Palmer should just go away.
Yeah. Just bring Lee Janiak and the Duffer Brothers back. It was perfect under them.
Even though I think the Duffer Brothers are working on something right now.
Yeah. I think what Lee and her, I forget which one she's married to, which brother she's married to, but they were like, she helped write it, he wrote it, and she directed it. It was like, it was perfect. It's how to put it was very serendipitous that they both came together and got Fear Street off what it was doing.
It's like what Homelander said. It was perfect.
Down to the minute detail.
Just perfect.
And that's again, and I said this in my review because I'm gonna say it right now. I give it a 6.5. It could have been better. I said if you want an actual perfect Fear Street experience, watch the main trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or read the books.
Yeah, the books are great.
Very more detailed.
Yeah, it's I can't say enough about the main trilogy. I was on here, what was it, 2022, 2023? I'm like, this is what they need to do next. And it's hack slash, like 4 of my graphic novels I got signed by Tim Seeley.
And I think I somewhat introduced you to it. I was like, did you hear about this thing called Fear Street?
Yeah, you told me about, I think it was like the first one. I'm like, I'm going to watch it like, timeline wise. And you said, no, don't watch it like that. That's not how it goes. I'm like, what? And I realized that as I'm watching, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Keisha was watching it last. I told her, I said, when you get to Prom Queen, you're going to be like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, I saw like one person gave it a 1 out of 5. I'm like, damn.
It sort of reminded me of the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Very disappointing.
Yeah, like you had some entertaining moments, but then you're just like, that was it.
Yeah.
But I said it to my cousin Ivan. I said, yeah, it's a good gateway horror. Like Clown in the Cornfield, Hellfest. But I said those two do it better though. The gateway thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so 6.5, I think. But I do think. Hold on, I gotta pull up the cast again for the character Laurie Granger, the actress India Fowler. I think she has a very big career after this. Let me see. Yeah, she's got a way bigger career coming. The last thing she was in before Prom Queen, she was a waitress in The Strangers Chapter 1.
Whoa.
Yeah. So she jumped from just, random character, extra to main role. I'm like, you know what? You got a career ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to seeing what else she does. But yeah, let me see. Oh, Ariana Greenblatt was in this. Ariana Greenblatt. She played Tiny Tina in Borderlands, the movie.
Oh.
And she was also the child version of Gamora in Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, she's big. She's actually pretty big right now for 17. So they kept that whole thing alive. Having like a big time, for the most part, big time actress get killed by the killer first.
Yeah.
We had Maya Hawke get killed in the first one.
Yeah, which was bummer.
Yeah, I was like, damn, we ain't go see Maya Hawke in this. That sucks.
I mean, like, you watch Stranger Things season 4, then you watch this, and you're just like, no, why?
This was sad.
I'm sad now, but a good movie. I'm gonna keep watching.
Yeah. That's one thing. Like the mystery was there. You had a nice cast of slashers, and you said it best in private. They should have showed us more of the slashers from the trilogy, like Ruby, the Milkman, the kid with the damn mask on.
Mm-hmm.
The pastor that was drowning people,
which was 1666, I believe.
Oh no, that was the 1666 one. It was the deacon, and he was gouging kids' eyes out, and he took his own.
Right.
Yeah, it was. There could have been there's so much they could do. I'm hoping they continue. The way it's looking, they got rid of they're done with Rebel Moon apparently. fuck, what's the point?
You know what? I would like to see Raka Raka do a Fear Street movie or help them do a Fear Street movie.
See, that'd be a good choice right there. Hell, Damian Leone from yeah, I think from Terrifier after his next 2 Terrifier movies, have him do Fear Street. That would be the most extreme Fear Street you'll ever see. R.L. Stein will look at him like, you're pretty intense.
I like you, kid.
Yeah. You doing anything for Steven? So yeah, it was 6.5. It's not it's kind of rough.
It's there, but it's not fully there.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. The story's a little undercooked. I think some of the acting was just telegrammed in, but India Fowler did a good job. She was like the one, her and Susanna's son, I think, were the ones that actually pretty much did pretty well in that. And holy shit, I just saw Susanna's son's age. Damn.
Should we make it public?
Well, it says it here, 29.
Okay.
That's on her Wikipedia. I'm like, damn. And she does look like a teenager. That's hey, Jesus Christ. That's like Glee.
That's how I am when I shave my face. I go into like, say, get cigarettes or something, and then they're like, I need your ID. I was like, bro, I'm 34.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're 18. I was like, here.
Yeah, you gotta be like, all right, here you show it. Here you go. That's why I just get my shit trimmed.
Some places that I worked didn't like facial hair.
Yeah, I could definitely. Yeah, no one wants hair in their chicken.
Unless you're some kind of freak.
Yeah. The bitch had feathers. All right. Oh God! All right, yeah. So 6.5. There was some good acting in it, but the rest of it felt so telegrammed. Like I feel like they were just like, okay, this is how a teenager would talk. Like, okay. How about have actual teenagers?
I'm just gonna say this: it's pretty much like what you said. It's a beginner's movie, but it's more like when we were teenagers, like 13 or something like that, how we had like those movies we used to watch, those horror movies, like I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's sort of like that, but for this time and era.
Yeah, and it's it's a decent gateway thing. It could be so much better though. Like there's a lot of gateway horror out there that's actually better than this, but if you're gonna start somewhere and it's here, go on ahead. Because I don't think Clown in the Cornfield's out yet. Physically or on streaming. It's still in theaters, I do believe. So yeah. I heard good things about it, but some horror fans, this shouldn't exist. Why not? It's at least
because I don't like it.
Yeah.
Why? Because it hurt my feelings.
No, it's not even that. It's because it don't make no sense. I'm like, well, read the book. There's three Clown in the Cornfield books I found out.
Right. And when people say it doesn't make any sense, I was like, you're right. It makes dollars, millions, thousands.
All right. So yeah, I think we're both in agreement. 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
6.5.2.
An extra decimal. Now it's an IP address.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry for anybody's IP address that was. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. All right, let me get out of this. Just exit out. There we go. But I would get that mask from Fear Street.
It just seems dull to me.
Yeah, you know what it actually reminds me of? Dead Rising.
No, it reminds me of Green Goblin if it was a horror movie.
Remember Dead Rising, the cult that shows up in the mall?
Yeah, but there was more comic-y.
Yeah. Damn near all of them had raincoats and shit. And they had this weird ass mask on. The only way to kill them. Yeah. That would have gave us That would have gave it a 10 out of 10 if dude had blew up after that. Oh, I forget. Yeah, real quick before we even go to the next thing or talk about something else. How about the principal? Almost every scene, he really was trying to make wowzers a thing, wasn't he?
He was just a pervert.
The fact he went wowzers, even when he lost his fucking arm, wowzers.
Yeah.
I'm like, please just die.
I'm kind of glad he died, but he was like the
Oh,
comedy relief of the movie.
oh no, he didn't die. He ended up going to the hospital
Oh yeah, that's right.
because they handed him his arm. He goes, wowzers.
I did like the makeup effect of when his arm was chopped and they showed his arm and it was like discolored and veiny.
Yeah. That was the other good thing about it. The two characters in there at the prom, like, we're voting for Tiffany. You should too, Lori. You have no chance. The fucking Manchurian Candidate response, man. The way they acted, I'm like, these are some fucking followers. These guys are cultists. These two. When they got killed, I had no sympathy. I'm like, oh no, that's how I was.
It was more like, oh, look out, oh.
Duck. Oh no, they didn't hear me.
Oh no. Who's gonna tell their parents?
Get out the oh no.
Oh, no, does it hurt? Ooh. You might need a band-aid.
They're not gonna make it. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn. They died.
What happened to my daughter? Your daughter won't see her no more.
You had a daughter?
Well, she was right there.
Now she's there and there.
Yeah. Took her leg out and threw it over there.
And threw her arm over there.
Yeah. What about her date? Where's my son at? Oh, his head just went flying.
Yeah, he wanted a little off the top, but let's just say the barber wasn't licensed.
Yeah. Yeah, they tried to cut his hair with an axe.
Oh, this is a quicker way to cut hair. Promise me.
Oh, man. I thought we were supposed to get a thunderstorm.
That's tomorrow?
Yeah, let me see. Because it was supposed to... It fucking dodged us. Ain't that a bitch? All right, I'll do it. That means I can have the window open after this.
It's somewhat dodged us, like the smoke thing from Canada.
Yeah, Wisconsin's getting most of it.
Yeah, so is Iowa.
That just reminded me my niece graduated out there.
Oh.
Yeah, I that was a whole thing. We talked about I don't talk to my brother anymore about this. My mom went out to go see the graduation. I'm like, well, have fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I ain't going. I got homework. She goes, you're not going to see your brother? I'm like, no.
After what he said?
Yeah, I told her, I'm like, no, why? Well, why do I want to reward bad behavior?
Right.
Okay, we got rain next week. Okay.
Next week.
Wednesday. Yeah, next Wednesday, big thunderstorm.
Yeah,
in June. Oh, I did see the funniest thing when it came to like the world debt. Like the world owes $61 trillion. Who do we owe it to? And someone literally put Jupiter, Jewpiter. I was like, get the fuck out. Oh, that was a perfect joke. I'm just like, damn.
I hate humanity.
Oh my god, it was perfect. Oh, I got a call. Hold on 1 minute. I will be right back.
Okay. I believe you. Jump in the line. Don't get copyright now. Okay. Oh. Today's weather is just so chillaxed. I just want to go camping in my lawn right now. That's how much I love this weather right now. I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope everyone's happy and wealthy and mentally good. Yeah. That's what I gotta say about that. I hope it isn't a long call because I'm running out of things to say. So yeah. I really hope he. No, fuck. This is live. Shit, we can't cut this stuff out. Fuck. Well, maybe you can in post edits. I don't know. Yeah. This is fun. I've been playing this game lately called Repo with some of my friends. My friend from VR. She introduced me and technically bought the game for me on Steam. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, we're back. Okay.
Yeah. I'm listening in like, huh? I had to go unlock the door.
I was just talking about my life.
Perfect. They've been hearing about my life for a minute.
Yeah, my life's not that exciting.
Oh, did you see the thing on Facebook? My sister tagged me in. Whereas, like, therapists, are there family members? Are there members of your family that have mental illnesses, like the whole family, and it's all a bunch of people dressed as slashers dancing around?
Oh yeah.
Like, and that was the one thing I said on there. I'm like, shit, our doctor be like this. Oh yeah, you have high blood pressure. It's very dangerously high. What's going on? I said, have you met our family? Of course we have high blood pressure. We're fucking at each other's throats. We're fucking crazy. Oh man, it was that shit had me rolling. Let me see. All right, well, oh, you know what? Before we get into Clair Obscur, I saw a playthrough of Andy Pants, the YouTuber Andy Pants Gaming. I saw the playthrough of his game. It's called Chad versus the Gay Nazis. It is absolute garbage.
Oh, that kind of title, yeah.
And I that was the thing about it. I said, why is Chad trying to kill you, Andy Pants? I saw through Dead Domain, they played through it, and they were like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's the most, how do I put it? Like, it's the most, the game feels like it was done by a schizophrenic.
He probably is.
I think so. Like, it's, how do I put it? Like, it's all the different, like, leftist looking characters in there. The worst, the bad faith looking dudes, multiple dyed hair and shit. And then they have like robots that look like friggin' Nazi robots from Wolfenstein. It was such bullshit. And it was like, how do I put it? It looked like a fucking Nintendo game, and he used AI for most of it.
Yikes.
And this idiot was like, hey, my game has 5-star reviews. I'm like, yeah, from 5 bots. The fuck?
The 5-star reviews are him, but in different profiles.
Dude, you know what? That might be actually true. That might actually be true. Oh my God.
I've seen it done before.
Yeah. Oh my God. That might actually, man. When I saw the whole playthrough, I'm like, this guy's a nut job. Like, he actually, I'm like, and someone said it in Dead Domain's chat, check his hard drive. He had like 10-year-old strippers in there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, and then at the end of the game, he dedicated the game to his daughter. I'm like, I think your daughter should be taken away from you. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
Oh, it was fucking horrendous. And that's one of the one of the chuds we looked at. I'm fucking cracked jokes about him. He wasn't that much though, because come to find out he's grifting basically. But the fact that he made this game and it's literally like a schizo game, if anything. And I was just like, yeah, no, this guy's a nutcase. And again, that segues into Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Oh man, let me get some. Everyone knows it. I know a lot more people have beat it before me. It is getting rave reviews. We talked about there being a movie already. And I got it. And I will say this, after beating it, I totally understand why it's gotten such rave reviews. I enjoyed the fuck out of this game. I'm trying to find some a good footage thing for it. It really does harken back to like the old school RPGs like Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10, 8, Legend of Dragoon. And here, let me get it. And they actually beat me to the punch when it came to the thing. The last time we talked about it, I said, watch the actual story be like the reason why people are getting erased is to keep one of the characters alive.
Oh, wouldn't you know?
No, that wasn't the case at all. That was not the case at all. I was just like, whoa, okay.
Is it like on some Star Wars shit?
No, the whole world is basically in a canvas. They're literally in a painting world, kind of like some What Dreams May Come shit.
So it's an artist erasing?
Yeah, she's known as the Paintress. That's her Axon form right there. You get to see her and all that. It is, man, it's so fucking good. Great voice cast. Everything feels so well done. It is like it's up there with the Final Fantasy stuff. Again, Legend of Dragoon. I said they need to redo Legend of Dragoon and make it where it's these mechanics. And
you did it? I highly doubt it though.
Oh, PlayStation will sit on that until I'm reincarnated. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up as another person. Legend of Dragoon remastered. I'm like, yeah, that's it. But the story, it's really a story of grief and how you react to grief. And there's two, and it has two endings. I'm playing through it again to get the second ending. And they do have like one character.
The other ending is sorrow.
The other ending is actually, I picked the one where basically Alicia, that's the main character's actual name. It's not Mael. She basically is just living her life in Lumiere, having saved everyone, but she's basically being consumed by the canvas. Because she can't accept that her brother is gone and that she's been burnt up and can't talk. Yeah, I need to get the other one where she has to accept that she can come back and be there, but she has to live her life. I have to get that ending.
Burn victim.
Yeah, she's a burn victim. Lost her eye. Can't talk. That shit had me. I'm like, whoa, this is fucking wild. Very good voice cast. Jennifer English from Baldur's Gate and that new game that's coming out that we looked at last month. Who else is there? Ben Starr from Final Fantasy 16. Charlie Cox from Daredevil. And Andy Serkis from, of course, Lord of the Rings and the Batman, and he's in everything. Andy Serkis shines. He always shines in the video games he's in. Yeah, he's very, very good. He was great in Heavenly Sword, awesome in Journey to the West, Enslaved Journey to the West, and him as Renoir, like the evil version in the painting that just kills damn near all of Expedition 33. And his actual version, Renoir, Descent, I think that's how you say it, or Descendre. And both versions of him is like fucking great. I'm trying to get that shot too, where he basically summons all these horrifying fucking things. When Alicia's just like, I want to fix this. He goes, no, and just summons a fucking army of monsters because she don't want to leave.
Temper.
Yeah, it's there's some awesome moments in there. Minoko, I showed you his stuff. He is hilarious. And such a badass character. And you said it last week. He's the Quentin Tarantino of the fucking group because he collects feet.
I forgot I said that.
Oh God, that shit had me rolling. But he's his character's very, very cool. All of them. The whole story's amazing. There's the system. Of course, we talked about the system. The dodge and parrying and all that. That's the whole, Elden Ring and, Dark Souls. But it's actually easy once you finally get into it. Because there were characters in there. I have two that I hate. I despise these two. And they're both chromatic Nevrons. The Troubadour, which basically just shoots sound at you. And I'm like, how am I supposed to parry sound? That's how I'm like, how am I supposed to do that? It's some bullshit.
Science.
The second time around, I killed that thing before it could even move. I'm like, fuck you, Troubadour. It is very, very good. It is. We need more games like this, and I'm not talking like turn-based, but like this is a AA game. $50. Amazing.
Kingdom Hearts 4 be like this.
Man, I would love that. But Square Enix. No, it ain't gonna be like that. Shit, we didn't even have any Marvel characters in the third one, so we're good.
Not yet.
Oh man, imagine if that scene that I showed you actually does happen. Sora versus Darth Vader.
I swear to God.
Like what? It better be a lightsaber Keyblade.
That'll be the only thing that would save that game.
But this was like, there's a lot of cool optional bosses. I fought this thing. It's basically like a giant flying serpent with a light for a face.
So a serpent light?
Here, let me see if I can find it. It's kind of like that. Here, let me see. I'll just pull it up on my phone. I'll send it to you. Let's see. It was that boss fight was fun when I understood what I had to do. Like when you figure out what the weaknesses are on some of the Nevrons and all that, it makes it easier. Like one of my favorite ones was the chromatic go blue. It's a big ass. I think I have it on my Instagram. Big ass like blueberry looking monster with trees on its back, and that thing loved to bounce and try to kill everything. It's so fun parrying that. As soon as you like the 10th bounce, everyone just jumps it. Let's see. Serpent Fair, that's what it's called.
That wasn't that far off.
It's a little suggestive, too. I'm going to say it that way.
What, does it look like a flashlight?
A little bit, yeah. But, they got some funny ones. I think I showed you that one. The one, it's like basically like a golem with just a face for a torso.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that looks like something out of a hentai.
Yeah. And it just like, I was able to actually dodge its most powerful attacks where it just like fires a barrage at you from a far distance because you're fighting in the sky. You're on like one of the floating islands there. Mm-hmm. But I have not fought Simon yet. I thought Simon was going to be like the last boss.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to fight Simon. Oh shit. But no, he's actually a secret super boss.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah, and he has the ability of just wiping everyone out of the canvas. I'm like, what? When I saw that, I'm like, damn. Okay, I got to be careful.
So it's pretty much like in Super Smash Brothers, a Nintendo 64 version of when the final boss is the hands. Like the story goes of Super Smash Brothers, it's a kid playing with like all these action, like his toys, you know. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, a little. It is a little bit of that. This is the whole world of Clair Obscur. It's actually from who is it? It's from Verso's canvas. Verso, the actual Verso of the Desan family. He was the one that died in the fire. This is his canvas, and his mother has been painting in it to try to, keep everything together. And she just is like slowly wiping away a lot of the stuff that her son was painting, if I'm correct. Like she's trying to redo stuff, and it really is something.
So sort of like Layers of Fear, where you find that painting and keep going and layers.
Yeah, a little bit. It's really very cool. I enjoyed the hell of it. It is a solid 11 out of 10. It is S tier. We need more like this, at least double A. EA has been fucking up as of late. Video game cancellations, video game denials.
Like, they better not do that to me. For that Mafia game? I'll be peeved.
Oh, that's 2K. You're good. They're hyping that one. 2K's hyping the fuck out of that.
Oh, thank God.
But yeah, that is one thing about it. I love this game. I hope to see what else Sandfall does. I even said it on. I've tried to say it on the site that Zack Snyder's on Vero. I try to say, hey, maybe take the outlines of Rebel Moon and take it to Sandfall. Maybe they make a game out of it. Like that'd be fucking cool as hell. Be a better game than what Netflix is gonna do.
Aren't they making a Dune game?
Not Sandfall. Like this is like Sandfall's first one. Here, I'm gonna send you a picture of Simon. He's literally like one armed and got a big ass sword. I'm like, yeah, that's Elden Ring.
That's Elden Ring and Bloodborne.
For real. I do think, though, I do have some criticisms, and I agreed with some people with the same criticism. They should have had a better fast travel system, and they should have had it where instead of like if one team dies, like you could just switch out team members like in Final Fantasy.
Well, I'm gonna defend the producers and makers of this game. You make a $1 million game and tell me how it goes.
I'm using AI like Andy Pants Gaming. No. But yeah, those are actually just like valid ones. Nothing crazy. Like someone was like trying to go like, why didn't the story go this way? I'm like, because they didn't have enough money for Charlie Cox. Stop. Like it'd be a whole different game if they actually were like, hey, Charlie, you want to be in the whole thing?
It's like the whole thing, you say.
Yeah. Could have had him and Verso beating the shit out of everyone. Oh, that would have been fucking great. But yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of it, and I'm playing through it again.
Then I'm gonna watch gameplay of it, like a movie.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it's that'll be a better way of doing the movie. Like if the movie sucks, like I'll just watch the playthrough.
Right?
Gamer's Little Playground has it. I got it. Yes, Simon is definitely a freaking Elden Ring villain. Like he's around a field of swords, like he's Marilyn Manson and got his weapon.
He starts singing it.
Oh my god, let me see. Do I got it? They got some good ones on here. Some people have been soloing him. I'm like, damn.
Well, yeah, if you play the game for amount of hours, you could probably do it.
Yeah, and if you have the right abilities, aka Pictos and Lumina, yeah, there's definitely ways. I've seen it. I was just like, damn, you just shot him up. That's not Simon, that's Ricky.
Yes. The ability of Pigtoes.
Oh, no, Pictos.
Oh, I thought it was Pigtoes. I was like, yeah, Pigtoes.
Minoko somewhere. Pigtoes. That was the one thing about Minoko I found out. He's actually named after the dog in the Desan family. And I'm just like, I was just like, oh my god, so he's a dog in real life. Okay, it's kind of the best way I put it. It's kind of a mix of Labyrinth and Mirror Mask, but with that, I'm like, okay, it's a little bit Wizard of Oz too. Because there's some that would be a cool one for them to do a Wizard of Oz game like this.
No, the movie industry fucked that movie up, so let's not do that.
It could have the Wheelers as a bad guy, the Flying Monkeys.
Or you could just do it as a kid's game, as a free roam game, and just do it the storyline from the movie.
Yeah, I was thinking like Return of Oz or Emerald City.
Nah, that's too mature.
We need mature. We're getting old.
Okay. I don't care. Wizard of Oz has been around since the Western era.
Since the 1800s, yeah.
So we don't need for it to be mature. Sure, that's fun and all, but like the OG is always going to be the best.
Well, that's one thing about the Return of Oz. It's closer to the books than Wizard.
You know what? You're closer to the books than Wizard.
I wish I had the books again. My grade school, they actually had the OG books from like the 1930s.
Holy shit.
And I read through, I think, Ozma of Oz. I'm like, this is different from Wizard.
And they didn't dissolve in your hands?
No, they were in perfect condition. They really didn't let us touch the books until we were like in like 5th grade. Like they didn't let us go into the actual library. They had a whole section just for little kids.
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as we got to like 5th grade, 6th grade, they let us into the bookcases.
That sounds like my grammar school.
Yeah. They're like, you're not touching the big books. Those are not for you. I'm like, okay. I was like, after 6th grade.
I was like, but race cars.
Yeah. As soon as I got into 6th grade, oh yeah, would you like to read Wizard of Oz? I'm like, what? In this big ass green book. I'm like, what? And that was like the one time I
probably felt like Never Ending Story.
And they had Never Ending Story too. But I was
I would have got that book, put my hoodie on, and eaten an apple.
Yeah. Anytime I tried to get Never Ending Story, like, nope, you're not getting that one. I'm like, what? I watched the movie. I want to read the book. I had to go buy the damn book when I was, when I was 20. I'm like, ain't that a bitch? I was so pissed. Nice cover too. Had Falcor and Cobb and Rockbiter, all the characters. And I end up with a bullshit one.
There was also another one where it was like just like the book itself of like how it was in the movie, but like the emerald in the middle had like a gem and shit.
Oh, where it looked like it was just out of the fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a good copy to get. That probably costs a mint now.
$800.
God damn! I know there was a sequel book. Yeah, I know there was a sequel book, but they never translated it. Like you have to learn German to read it.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I only know how to sing it. So, well, I think Wizard of Oz would be very cool as like Expedition 33 kind of. Just not a serious dire thing like Expedition 33. Like I have the whole collection of the Dark Oz books where they're fighting goblins and gnomes.
See, that's what they should do. A never-ending story game like this.
That would be cool as hell. Yeah, Bastion, Atreyu, Bark Troll.
In the different worlds.
Yeah. Falcor's the main thing to fly on.
I don't want to go in that muddy world with my horse.
The bog of sadness. What's fucked up?
Still hurts.
What's fucked up? There was a con where they actually had the whole setup like that. They had a fake horse in mud.
Yeah.
I went, damn, I'm triggered. It's sadness, not rage. Argent!
Oh
man, that would be a cool one. But I think Wizard would be pretty good. because there was there's a lot of monsters in Wizard of Oz. The Caladas, that would be a cool one to see. Big ass, part lion, part tiger, part bear monsters.
Why not do Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe?
See that? Oh my god, that would be a better game than what we got.
Yeah.
You got 4 characters right there, maybe Mr. Tumnus.
And apparently, Lion, Witch, and her Wardrobe is somehow in the same universe as Harry Potter.
That's what some people say. It's wishful thinking at best. It's fan shit.
It makes sense though.
I could see it. Yeah, I could see it with the 4 kids.
No, the 4 houses.
Yeah, each kid representing a house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see it. But yeah, that's wishful thinking. If only.
Maybe.
Let me see what else we got. I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's it.
A famous actress died.
Yeah, from MASH. I saw that.
Was it yesterday or today?
I think today.
Anyways, she was funny as hell.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot this. Sinners 2 is in production already.
Yeah, that was easy to see.
Yeah, we knew it was coming. This one
I didn't even see the movie yet, and I knew it.
Yeah, this one was actually successful as hell. Hold on, let me get this. My mouse is acting up. There we go. Yeah, it was very successful. People trying to undercut it. I'm like, of course you're undercutting it. It's Ryan Coogler.
Because you're all used to Twilight vampires.
Oh, if only. Let me see. Man, I think that might be it.
Oh, the new Keanu Reeves movie that's going to be coming out.
Yeah, I saw the trailer finally. That's going to be funny as shit.
It just made me happy. I was just like, oh, I'm a kid again.
The fact that he's actually, it feels like Ted, but an angel. Bill and Ted,
Right.
but it's just Ted as an angel.
Usually I guard people by not texting and driving.
That shit was funny as hell.
Like, it sort of gave me, like, the same feeling as Dogma.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit. Yeah. That would be a good double feature right there. Dogma and this one. Let me see. What's the title of it?
If they bring drive-ins back, hell yes.
Let's see. What's his next movie? Someone said with the trench coat he had on, he could really play Constantine now.
I think he's done with that.
No, they're still writing it, but
Really?
you gotta really. I don't know what the fuck is up. I think they're waiting until Superman is successful, and I'm like, yeah,
they ain't gonna be successful, my friend. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that.
You're better off having Nicolas Cage as Superman.
And we almost did back in the 90s.
I know.
I read the script was actually pretty fucking solid, but of course, Tim Burton would have had to rewrite it, and I'm like, boo. That's how I was.
Well, it's not as bad as half of these directors.
Yeah, Kevin Smith had a solid script. I read that whole thing. I was just like, oh my god, this would have been great,
right?
Let me see. I can't find. Hold on. Check IMDb because I need the title. Oh, Good Fortune. Yeah. Got it. Good Fortune.
That movie's gonna give him good fortune.
I hope so. I hope so. Man, it was that trailer was hilarious.
He just seemed like he was happy making that movie. Like, oh, I feel like good again,
Yeah.
Like, he just seemed like himself.
Yep. Let me see. Oh yeah, the ghost. Papa V doing Bohemian Rhapsody. That was actually pretty good,
right?
like I saw people in the comments, this is blasphemy. Why would he do this? I was like, I'm like, Tobias has sang classic songs like this before.
Right? If anybody could do this, he's the person who could do it.
Yeah. Like, I was just like, why are we getting mad over this? Can't have nothing now?
No, apparently not. Since Trump became president, apparently it's not good to have good time.
It's hard to.
Like, you're having a good time? Not allowed.
No good times.
Only fun times, but no good times.
When I saw the first comment on the thing, I'm like, this motherfucker sours my soul. On the ghost thing, that's how I look. I'm like, you sour my soul. Can't have shit in this thing, can we? I've never used that type of phrase in my life. It just came out like it was like this is bullshit. I don't even know why he did this song. He ruined it. I'm like, you sour my soul. Oh, it's so fucking funny. Oh, I did see BB No Money. He was dressed as Pippi Longstocking because he's out there in Sweden.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you know the rapper BB No Money.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, he dressed up as Pippi Longstocking.
So he's gay.
No, it was funnier than shit. He had shorts on, not a skirt, but it looked like a skirt. Okay. But he had the fucking the pigtails that were curled up and shit, and he looked so awkward as cosplaying as Pippi Longstocking. And I'm just like,
see, I would have been like, I'm Wendy's bitch. Ba 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 ba. You loving it?
He had a rifle in his hand too.
What the fuck?
Let's see if we can find that.
Is he on drugs?
No, he just does random shit.
Okay, because that seems like a person on drugs kind of thing.
I think I sent it to Keisha. Let me see. Where's it? Yeah, here messages. I'll find it in a second.
One. Oh, too late.
I was so close.
You're the one who said you wanted a second. I gave you a second.
There we go. I got it. Let me share it. And it's like one of those like from Borderlands with a fucking gun.
Is it a real gun or like?
I have no idea.
Because if it's a real gun, he could go to jail for that. You know,
I think it was fake.
Oh yeah, that's definitely fake.
Yeah, I think it's fake. There's no gun that looks like that.
But unless he made it himself.
He's literally dressed as Pippi Longstocking.
He's ready to go to war. Confuse the enemies, then kill them.
He got the freckles.
Looking like Wendy.
Oh God. Dude is so fucking random. Oh.
And I think that's where we call it for tonight.
Oh my God. It's a solid costume, but goddamn.
Like, what was his reason?
I think he was just doing it. He's like, fuck it. We're in Sweden. I'm gonna dress up as Pippi Longstocking. That was it.
But I don't even think Pippi Longstocking is from Sweden. I think he's from Dutch.
No, she's from Sweden. The character was created in Sweden. Yeah. I found that out. I'm like, really? Like, you learn something new every day. Oh man, I was trying to get Tasha to play Clair Obscur. She goes, I want Assassin's Creed first. I'm like, but Clair Obscur is better. She goes, I'm a loyalist to Assassin's Creed. I'm like, they're the different games. You can get both.
I would have been like, really? How many Assassin games have you completed fully?
Oh, she beat more than me.
How many have you beaten?
I beat up to 2. Like I'm playing Shadow. I was playing Shadows before Clair Obscur came out.
Mm.
Like I basically quit playing Oblivion after a minute because I'm like, yeah, I'm tired of it. I played Doom the Dark Ages. I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked it. This one, like I was still doing the run around thing, like in the first one that came out in 2016, but they got the shield parry thing going. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, oh, I felt like a fucking Spartan. Yeah, I said hi. Yeah, I was blocking the shit out of everything. The story was so damn good. I liked it a lot. Like they actually added some substance to him.
Like, was it like almost accurate historical facts kind of story, or was it like?
Well, it's going off the storyline from like Eternal, where he got rescued from hell from a whole other group of humans from some other area of the fucking galaxy, and their whole thing is like they have medieval weapons, but they also have technology, like high-tech technology, like fucking giant mechs.
Okay.
So, yeah, it got nuts. It's a nutty thing, but for the most part, he's used as a weapon by the makers, those angel-looking aliens.
Right.
Like they had it where basically, like, if he ever woke up out of it, he could probably kill everyone in there. But when he does wake up, they actually just send him out, and he's just like, "Oh wait, where am I at? Okay, I'm gonna kill some people." Like he knew what his thing was anyway. There was no need for him to even be like that. They could just be like, "Hey, we need you to go down here." These fucking people, because he has so much rage for demons, they're like, "Okay, demons are down there. Go on." That's all they had to say to him. They didn't have to control him like this.
Here's your coffee. Here's your croissant. Here's where the demons are. Go ahead.
Yeah. Have fun. That's basically what they could have said. But the Cthulhu fight was great.
Oh yeah.
I love the hell out of it. I got some pictures out of it. I was like, this is some Pacific Rim shit. I like it. Prince Azrak, though, he had the coolest design, especially after like being like powered up. Like he grew wings. The wings had eyes on them.
Sort of like the things.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me of the Shin Megami game I played. That one of the monsters I had in there had like wings on his eyes too. Wings on his eyes on his wings. Wow.
Wings on his eyes on his wings.
That's a sure wings on his eyes.
Spread your wings and open your eyes on your wings.
Oh god. Yeah, it was very cool. I liked it. That one was a solid 10 out of 10 for me. Like some people like trashed it, but I'm like, got to
You're always gonna get those schmucks.
yeah. I was like, killing demons. It's 10 out of 10 for me just because of that. Who cares if the dragon flights could have been better?
They still mad about the Spider-Man thing.
But I think Clair Obscur hopefully gets Game of the Year. If Death Stranding 2,
it's got a lot of competition this year.
Yeah, Oblivion, yeah, Death Stranding 2. I don't think Death Stranding 2 is gonna get Game of the Year, but who knows? Jeff Keighley does love Hideo Kojima.
And we know who. I can't even say his name correctly. Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, his name. He's like the god of video games. Everybody knows him, even if you don't even know him, you know him.
Yeah, he's a big time. Yeah, he's very big. I saw one thing. I basically had to block the gamer after this. They're like, we don't like Hideo Kojima's games, but we do like Hideo Kojima. I'm like, so you don't like the Metal Gear Solid series,
right?
Hey, block.
You're telling me you don't like the scene where he goes, "I can't feel my arm. Why do we suffer?"
Duran starts playing.
Why Duran?
I don't know. Everyone decided to put that in the thing. I think it's a part of the soundtrack, though.
It is, but I don't think it's part of that scene.
Yeah, no, it's every time it just people play the song, and then for some reason the big boss shows up. I'm like, what?
Mm.
When you can't even say my name. Yeah, I know the song.
Of course you do.
Oh man, it was. Let me see. What the fuck? My mouse is acting up.
Yeah, that means your computer's telling you to go to bed or something.
It's like, please, please end my suffering.
I'm tired, boss.
I think we got footage for next week. I think I found one guy just cooking heel versus babyface. Like he was was just decimating him. I was like, okay, we're gonna watch this one day. All right, I think that's gonna be it for the show.
Yes.
We're gonna try to be back Monday. I got workshop class next week.
Oh.
Television writer's workshop.
Oh.
First assignment, watch 3 episodes of different shows. Yeah, 3
Boy
episodes.
Meets World, That 70s Show, and
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
huh.
I'm gonna do End of the Heat of the Night, Defiance, and Emerald City.
But what about if they want you to watch a comedy sitcom or something like that?
Last Man Standing.
Really? Over That 70s Show?
Yeah. I never really got into that 70s show like that. Like I'll watch an episode here and there, but I'm like,
I got all the seasons.
damn.
Yeah.
You know, we got all the seasons of Everybody Loves Raymond.
I hated that show so much.
I love that show.
The only reason I watched that show is because of the grandma and grandpa.
You mean Ray's parents?
Yeah, the grandma and grandpa.
But it's not from the kid's point of view. It's literally just from the son's point of view.
Well, to me, they were grandma and grandpa.
They just look like grandparents, right?
Yeah.
Marie and Frank. I love how they just insulted each other. But in the end, they still loved each other.
Right? He doesn't eat her food for some reason.
Oh, that was a funny episode. He goes, I'm taking medicine for my foot. Your foot, my foot. Like oh, like he's taking these pills are causing his taste to go away. This shit was hilarious. God, we're old farts for thinking about that damn show. For me even bringing that show up.
The best shows I watched when I was little was Whose Line Is It Anyway and The Drew Carey Show.
I love the Drew Carey Show.
Mm-hmm.
My mom hated this show. I'm like, why? It's fun. It's funny.
Right? It's not the love.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It did kind of it really jumped the shark like a motherfucker and when Drew's nephew was being born though.
Well, you gotta remember Drew was doing that show and Whose Line Is It Anyway plus another show.
But remember he was like his character was dying.
Yeah.
So he came back as his nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of lost its it really was weird.
I just love the theme song with the all the little chicks with the crimson lips go Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland rocks. Did you ever see the extended version
Of the song?
Yeah, of the
I
whole
believe I have, but it was such a long time ago.
I saw it on Instagram. I was like, holy shit. I only seen it extended, I think, twice when Drew Carey show was playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and seeing it again, I'm like, damn, I understand why they cut it short, but this is awesome.
Right? It's such a good song.
That's a whole ass music video right there.
Yeah. What did you send me now? Oh, wait, this is somebody else.
Yeah, I just sent you another picture of Simon. That was it. That was the last thing.
Mm.
And he has only one arm and a giant ass sword. Who's this guy think?
That was somebody else. That's I've seen your messages and whoever sent me messages. I'm tired.
Yeah. Simon with one arm and a giant ass sword. Who does he think he is? Guts from Berserk?
More like Cloud.
Who? Oh, Cloud. But Cloud got 2 arms.
Didn't he get one of his arms cut off and then have a No, wait, that's Jax.
No, it was Cloud had both arms.
Yeah, who am I thinking of?
Barrett with his fucking Gatling gun arm.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, Guts is the one he ended up only with one arm because one of the I've been on a roll with fucking Berserk. I know a lot of shit from the Golden Age. He had his arm, it was like one of the apostles bit into his arm to hold him in place so Griffith could like be reborn through Casca. It was shit was fucking nuts. And he cut his arm out of the monster's teeth too. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, the game, Final Fantasy, China, Japanese in that time and era were just like, I don't know how to explain it, but they were just like fucked up in the mind for this kind of shit.
Miura was a bad motherfucker when it came to Berserk.
Yeah.
And still going. That man passed in 21 and it's still going.
Yeah, he's like the Juice WRLD of the
he got like one guy, he told the guy how it's supposed to end. And he had everything already written down before he died. So they're like, okay, we got to stick to this and only this. He can't pull a D&D from Game of Thrones.
My name is Jon Snow. I'm dead, but I'm alive. But I'm really dead.
Oh, man. Let me see. All right, I think that is it. We're just bullshitting now. We're shooting the shit.
Losing our minds.
Yeah.
What's left of it?
Where is my mind?
Where are you, mind? Why can't I find you?
All right, that's enough. All right, we will hopefully be back Monday.
Hopefully.